of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are gonna be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time Tag Team Champions?
The following is a Tag Team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
So that's what it's all about, the tag team titles. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the 2 best teams the WWE has had.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex. And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. What's he hoping to find down there?
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
And enters back into the ring.
Really just laying it in.
Clothesline! Ow! All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
The Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but it's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
New Day refer to this as their power line but having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
And down with the Samoan driver.
Looks like he's coming back in. Oh, what a kick right to the gut. He finds a counter for Jay. Oh, man. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father is in that ring. Will be very proud to have the pin for the championship.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is...
Inside cradle. Oh, and a small package. No, stops the count at 2.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Oh, Big E avoids contact.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
That no-nonsense attitude of the Usos being matched in kind there.
I think Woods may have cracked a smile when he connected with that attack.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Up. Boom. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome. Bam!
What a forearm. And Xavier Woods reverses. Hooked up. And
DDT!
so many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have it top rope.
Usos splat! No idea what he's planning here.
And I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Super kick! Taking out the pin. Title on the line. Champ.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. This might be it.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? Has the champ pin. Is this it? He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam!
Oh, he had that scouted. And the elbow nailed it.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
In the hard way. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Oh, he's searching for something.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Big forearm. Attack from behind.
Big time neck breaker.
We saw that being telegraphed.
Kick to the midsection into the hammerlock. I think we know what comes next.
Hammerlock DDT, just devastating.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
Yeah, New Day building up that quicker pace there. Suplex.
Fends it off. Good counter. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Oh, watch this.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
The beginning of the end.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He catches Woods with a counter.
Oh my God, DDT! Spiked him. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Oh, man. Ooh.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Back in the ring. Oh!
Big E able to get out of the way.
Setting up for something here. Fighting out.
Power slam. Oh! Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Big E is...
Big E! Good ending. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Oh, man. Boom.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Unloading with an uppercut.
The challenger's in a bad way.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Back into the ring here. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso set outside the ring. And now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys. Kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day.
That's cinched in. This could be it. There's a small package driver. Could be game over for the Usos.
Kick right to the body.
Talking to Xavier, he told me one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Everything he can do to create space here. Clothesline! With their head.
Why on earth
would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Top rope. Uso with the Uso splash.
Will that be enough to win the titles?
For the title.
And the glory.
He just might regret this decision.
Oh my gosh.
It's been getting nasty between the New Day and the Usos for months. The Hell in a Cell is just amplifying the fact.
We've said it time and time again.
Cover! New champ incoming! What's he doing? He had this match in the back.
Now he's back into the ring. Oh, into the kidneys. Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
Oh, come on. Did you really need to stop the pin like this?
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Champ's down. This one.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Took him out the knee.
Nice counter from Big E.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Suplex. Here it comes.
Nicely done.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. And look at from back suplex. Very nice.
Counters right into the swift chop block.
Neck breaker. He gets back into the ring. Our referee unable to evade the contact there. Rocket kick. Counters to gain the advantage.
And that's a stiff shot to the body.
Some good contact by Jey Uso.
On point, taking aim on the arm.
Jey has become relentless.
Getting a taste of just how bad it can truly get inside the Uso penitentiary.
The New Day asked for this, demanded to defend their title in this unforgiving structure.
Vicious right forearm. Calculating the next move here.
Targeting the throat there.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Super kick! Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag